Hi, today in this video we'll learn what is a dependency injection and what is a service in Angular. Okay, for definition, you see what is a dependency injection. It's an important application design pattern. DI is a coding pattern in which class asks for dependencies from external source rather than creating them itself. For example, okay, in Angular, the DI framework provides declared dependencies to a class when the class is initialized. Okay, in Angular we have a components. Okay, for example, if you want to perform some action, but sometimes we can't do that action inside the component. We will depend on another another things. We depend on, let's say, service. Uh, we want to perform action but we can't do in the component, so we are depending on a service. We create a service and we depending on that service, and that is called as dependency injection. Let's practically will I will show you example what is a dependency injection and what is a service. Okay, in this documentation you can go through as well. This one we have a few definitions like this and examples as well. But for your, uh, I'll make it as easy for you, and I will show you an easy example than this. Okay, let's come. I just created a project. It is empty a project. Just created a project, and now I will create a service. We can generate a service through command line. See how ng g g means generate, s means service, and the service name. Okay, I will give a service name as a profile. Okay, this command generated two files here in my code. See, profile service prospect.ts and service.ts. Okay, we'll use this. Okay, now in this service, it automatically generated this line of code: import injectable from Angular core. Okay, we want to use injectable for a service. We want to inject in any other component when we want this. Okay, now for using service, we want to do we want to import here in module.ts. Here we want to provide a class name. What is the class name they have generated? Profile service. Yeah, I'm giving here. And from path, it is coming from profile service, and I want to declare here in providers. Then we can use this service now. Okay, let's come to the service. Now I want to perform some action. I will generate an function name as emp, some function name given like this, and this function, what it will do, I will perform just return this dot. I will say name. Okay, name, just I'm initializing here name equal to Jatish. Okay, in this service I have a function and I'm returning this value, this name. Now I want to show this value in app.html here. Now what I will do is that go to the ts file and I will import this service. Profile service, and I can't directly use this service instance here. So I want to give instance for this service. You can give anything, any name as for that. I'm just giving a profile. Okay, I can use this dot. Okay, we don't have like this dot profile dot. You can use these as profile in the previous versions. Now it is asking me directly. Okay, profile dot. What is the function we have there? No, not this profile. P is capital. So profile dot emp. This function I'm calling this function. Okay, and I'm defining this value. This dot name equal to profile.emp. What it is doing, this profile.emp is sending me a value from the service name is equal to Jatish. It is returning the name. Okay. Here, ts file name. I am providing this value to this name, and I'm trying to bind data in HTML. Okay. Name. Saving all this. Let's check it now. Yeah, we are not running here. Okay, it is taking a time to compile. Some issue I have got. What is that? Somewhere console it is showing me. Profile from console. From where it is getting me tab.component.ts. The path I gave is wrong. Yeah, this one. Why did I get this? Okay, removing this. Yeah, okay, run successfully. Now check. Yeah, Jatish. It is showing in app.html from the service. Here, what we did is that not directly giving the value from the app.html or from the TS, the value. I am providing this value from the service. In the service, I gave a Jatish, the name, and I am pushing the data to app.html. I'm using a dependency from the service. This is called as dependency injection. Okay. Um, for example, we last class we have learned that transferring data from one component to other using a service. Okay, I'm repeating the same thing here once again. For example, we have the same dependency example I'm performing once again. This dependency injection we can be used in various times when we want to do if functions or any operation from the outside. We can use a service. Service is nothing but a dependency injection. Okay, I'm just creating a component, ngGC component name as a user. Okay, okay, I created a use component user. Now what I do is that from the user, where is that user? Yes, here. From the user, I use a service and send the data from here. Okay, let's look. Profile service from Okay, we imported this, and I'm injecting profile with class name profile service. And now what I'm doing is that profile I will do in a constructor profile dot. I will create a function uh, profile dot send data. Okay, we don't have a function there, so it is showing me an error. I'm go to service and I'm creating a function send data here, so that yeah, it is working now. Here in send data I'm sending my name is Jatish. Okay, from here I'm sending data. Here I'm passing data to service as a name. Okay, here what I am doing is that I'm taking the value here name, this dot name dot next as a name. Now here I'm getting my name is Jatish, value here name, and I'm sending this data to this dot name. Now the value of this dot name is my name is Jatish, and I want to bind the data in app.html. Okay, using the service I'm doing. In service I got this, and now we want to send to app.component.html. So now what I am doing is that I want to use observable for that. Observer in. Okay, I am using observer. It automatically imported this observer, this function as observer, and now this dot name I want to use like private name equal to or new subject private name equal to new subject. Okay, equal to new subject. I have defined in this way as a new subject, and I gave as this function as observable. Now what I want to do is that in app.html I want to bind the data. Let's check. It won't be displaying now presently. For your case it is showing me an object. I want to do in component.html. See, we call like this, right? Previously, now profile.tmp dot subscribe. I'm getting a data. That data, this dot name equal to data. Okay, the data what is there in the service is coming. They are sending data to this dot name. Okay, and I can bind the data now. Let's check. It will be coming. No, what happened? Dot name or data. Let's check there is any error. No, it is running well. Okay, let's check or else come to service. We are performing well here. Oh, sorry. This user want to initialize here. I never used a user here, right? User selector. I'm just keeping a user as a child to app.html. Okay, user is not initialized up to now. User component I have given as a child here. Okay, now check. Yeah, my name is Jatish and user works. User works is coming from this app.user.html. Okay, and what I'm doing is that initially I have a value from user component. My name is Jatish and I'm sending to the service. At the service, I'm sending data to app.html. Okay, we are using a service like this for passing data. This is nothing but dependency injection. Okay, you got it right. Thank you very much for watching this video.